Hello, Chad. Welcome to the House of Necrosis. I'd forgotten I bought this one. I was always meaning to stream it, but then everything got in the way, and I was like, hey, you know, since I'm in the business of streaming these days, since I have a pretty good chain of streams going, why not get this one out of the way? This is by Warkus. I quite like Warkus. I've been following his games. I think it's his games. And this one was released, I believe, last October, so fairly new. And it's I've also been playing those Resident Evil games a lot in the past few weeks, so going by the visuals at least, this one is going to help. It's gonna help scratch that itch. It's gonna fill that niche. You know how it is. We're gonna get started immediately. I have to. What? What is going on? Why is my computer... Can't I use my damn controller? Is my computer destroyed? Chat, can you hear me? See where my damn controller is at. It's all the way up there in that corner. Hold on. Oh, no, hold on. Okay, Jesus. I think what we need to do is just... then reinitiate everything, because for some weird reason everything just went straight. What the hell is going on here? This is unacceptable. How many fixes? I have like, didn't I say 30 something left? Let's see, let's check out the fixes. I have 34 fixes left. See, now it's all getting, now it's working. Save slot 1, empty. What's going on here? Why is this lacking? Does it have a bad interaction with OBS? It was working just fine a few minutes ago. Did the game crash? No, I closed the game in order to because it wasn't registering my my controller anymore. There we go. It's also possible my controller is the problem, or my controller cord. In the depths of the forest, an old mansion stands! Reports of bizarre murders have surfaced. This is like a soft sequel to Granny, which we streamed yesterday. Like, this is the same mansion. A special forces team was sent, but no one has returned. You entered the mansion with your team, but now you are alone. The halls are dark, and unsettling sounds echo around you. Will you survive? Resident Evil inspiration? Yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty heavy Resident Evil inspiration. You will see in like a couple of minutes. Okay, interesting. It has like grid movement. Huh? Interesting. Now, okay, yeah, all right. Wait, this thing is just... Oh, okay, I get it. It's turn-based in that sense. Dots, the bitch. But it's not quite turn-based. You know, it's sort of like soft turn-based, because you can sort of maneuver around the enemies in interesting ways. Where do I see... Okay, my health is down there. I don't have a lot of health left. Probably I'm supposed to, yeah, I'm supposed to do this. There we go. Shit. I got an herb, baby. Those sound effects are like the tune to walk like an Egyptian. These ones? Confuse hex and vampiric hex. What do I use these for? We'll see. Ooh, I got a crit. Ooh, I got a knife. Oh, I already had a knife. There we go. Use some of that herb. Thief hex. What do these do exactly? Throw this hex to curse the target with confusion. Okay. Throw this hex to curse the target and damage it by a quarter. Oh, I get it. It's just like status elements and such. Alright then. We've cleared out this floor, it seems like. They look kind of like the children ghosts in Silent Hill 4. Ugh. That's pretty Resident Evil. Ah, got some ammunition, baby. Got some more ammunition. Can I, No, okay. I can quit without saving, meaning there probably would be a save. Yo, whoa. Jeez, man, I can't. Why can't I get into my inventory right now? No! Shit. Okay. The lock. Alright then. The end is just another beginning. Oh, wait! This was scripted! I saved you from certain death, you know. Nee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Brought you to my safe place. Quite the wretched nook, wouldn't you say? Nee-hee-hee-hee. Me? Oh. I'm just a scavenger of sorts. A humble collector of treasures. A rat in a maze, just like you. Nee-hee-hee-hee. Oh, you're looking for your comrades? How tragic. I'm afraid they've likely faced their dire end already. Or worse. Transformed into something horrible. Such a sad fate, isn't it? Oh, wanting to leave this place, are you? Hey them Koputusks. But it's not so simple. It really is not. No one truly knows how to leave this twisted labyrinth. You can't simply walk out, can you? It's like a cruel joke, a never-ending nightmare. But listen closely. There are many floors, and in the deepest depths, perhaps there lies the answers you seek. But beware, the paths to those depths are fraught with danger. Oh, I wouldn't dare venturing too deep. Oh, and if you wish to trade, I have just what you need. Rare treasures from some shiny coin. A fair exchange, wouldn't you say? Well, then, good luck on your journey. May you find what you seek, or perhaps what seeks you. Farewell. I will. Wait, now it's just regular old tank controls. Interesting. I'm gonna take this rescue crystal with me. Yeah, now it's just regular tank controls. The door is locked. The dev really wears his inspiration on his sleeve. Leave for the inner halls. Now I think it goes back to tile movement. Yes, yes, yes. I need to keep doing this in case of another monster boss comes along and kills my ass. Alright. I got the Grimoire of Healing. This is a Resident Evil-like. I mean, you can clearly see there's some Resident Evil in here, but it doesn't really play like a Resident Evil. It plays like some other interesting thing. Wait. There's one enemy here. It takes such... Like, when I'm walking, I can't just instantly turn around. I have to do it in a bit of a motion, so I can't, like, run and then sting an enemy. Imagine Mystery Dungeon and Resident Evil got a baby, that's this game. Mystery Dungeon. I have not played that one. But like I said, I have been playing a lot of those Resident Evil games recently. Mostly Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 2 Remake. I think Remake is a really interesting game. I even started a run on regular old Resident Evil Remake again. And I played for like 20 minutes, but I didn't save, and then I died, and I was like, oh, god damn it. So I'll be restarting that again soon-ish. Dodged. What did he drop? He got me some ancient coins! I can buy some stuff. Now, before going any further, let us... Where's my herb? There we go. I recently played 2 Remake 2. It's an absolute gem. It is. It's a really fascinating game. And, why can't I pick up the gun? Oh, inventory is full. Oh, that's interesting. I have to actually care about my inventory. This one has better stats, but it doesn't have any experience. I guess I'll equip it and drop my regular one. Yes. Using this teleports you back to outside your safe place. Keeping all the items in your inventory will take 3 turns to activate. Okay. Ammunition, ancient coins, thieves' hacks. I really want the floor plans more than anything else. Alright, this is the handgun. I already have one of these, don't I? I don't. I should... I should get that. Jesus, man. Let me get some more herbs. Yes. Mystery Dungeon series of games are heavily inspired by Rogue. Yeah, I can see Rogue in this. So, hearing that... Rogue is up there in this DNA is not a surprise. Alright. I think 150 is going to be my sort of generic healing point. What the hell? I thought I'd gotten him. The dogs do... Jesus, hey, what is this? I'm warping all around the map. Shit, what is this, man? No! He body blocked me! Alright then. Alright. I wake up here again. You're still alive. I saved you from certain death, you know. You should really be more careful out there. We wouldn't know when you end up like one of those monsters. Screw you, man! What stuff do I have? Nothing. And nothing on me either. Shit, son. Hopefully they give me some new stuff. Got a knife. Okay, so probably a better strategy going forwards. I also think these rooms are re-randomized, maybe? I need to pay attention to that. Probably a better strategy going forwards is depoting stuff in storage in order to make subsequent runs easier for myself. I should also start... Nope, I don't want to be... don't want to be dealing with this pincer maneuver here. Have you played Dead Cells? I saw you didn't put that game on the indie list. Put it in the indie chat. I have not played it though. Dead Cells, I have heard of it, haven't I? We may have spoken about it at one point. Or maybe it was... Maybe my streamer played it at some point. The name is really familiar, so... Hey, I gotta level up. What a curious enemy. The little tiki guy? Yeah, that was a weird one. I got some floor plans. Also, I was just watching Air Force One! Bruh. Harrison Ford, he's the frickin' president. It's like the 90s or wherever. America still believes in itself. And those evil Russians, they're trying to kidnap the president's airplane in order to get, like, a guy of theirs out of prison. But Harrison Ford, he is gonna have another thing to say about that. I tell you what. This floor plan is exhausted. Oh, this is the next. Okay, Peter. Oh, Peter. Wait. Okay, wait. So if I suspend run and quit. No. Okay. Do I go right back there, or... Yeah, okay, I go up the second floor. I was wondering if that would warp me back to the manor. To, like, the... Okay, I can't fight this thing. God damn it. God damn it! I need to leave this enemy the hell alone. That's the problem here. But yeah, so I was wondering, chat. This guy needs to ease up on the dialogue every time I come back to life. How would Harrison Ford's adventure have been easier if, instead of being locked to Air Force One like a scrub, if he had been playing an immersive sim instead? Because I think immersive sims are such an interesting test case for making really, really small and, what's the word here? Unintuitive to navigate areas, really engaging to interact with. And, you know, Airplane. Okay, that's interesting. Die Hard. That's also like an immersive sim movie. And I had a talk with a friend once. We were talking about the Resident Evil movies and how they kind of suck. And he asked, like, hey, how would you do this? Like, you're a video game guy. How would you make these movies more in line with the games? And I was like, well, these are survival horror games, so you have to make like a movie about survival. And he was like, oh, like Die Hard. And I was like, no, not quite like Die Hard. But actually, yeah, like Die Hard. Now that I think about it, yeah, like you should make it kind of like that. And all the elements should feed back. You know, the broken glass. It should matter. These choices, you're making these creative choices. There has to be a reason for them. Ah! I'm undone by these slow, unzippy facing direction changes. Mega damage. First Resident Evil movie was fun. So, I haven't watched... If you're talking about those Paul W.S. Anderson movies, I haven't watched those. I did watch a Resident Evil movie that tried to actually adapt the games. And I did not have a good time with it. It was quite cheap is the problem with it. Alright, so... Storage is an interesting mechanic here, because I haven't found any way to... Oh no, this is a new enemy. Yeah, bitch! Killed your ass. Oh, oh, huh. Ha 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 ha. Let me see. Blue serum will reveal its effect, okay? Throw this hex to hurt the target and heal yourself. Oh, okay. But here's the thing, is that I can't activate... I can't activate this stuff in the middle of combat, can I? Oh, I can! Maybe it's because I'm activating it from the shortcut and not by pressing the start button. I'm touching the touchpad. Okay then, that changes things. Oh, God damn it. Throw. Oh, I turned him into a black serum. And yeah, I have to like throw it. I can't use it. The game does not split the difference. The one where the main character was, what's the actress's name? Yeah, Mia Jovovich. I actually think it's Jovovich, not Jovovich. This is something I learned recently. I got the box. What the hell is a box? Oh, it had a treasure box. Oh, it was a trap, but I dodged it. A vampire hex. Alright then. 1312. 1212. Ah, it's a better handgun. I'll drop this. Rescue crystal, ammunition. Probably the rescue crystal. Yeah, the rescue crystal is no doubt the way I go back to the lobby. A bottle containing black liquid. Using it or throwing it at an enemy will reveal its effect. Same with this. Reading this book will identify equipment and serums in your inventory. Oh, I'll do that then. Confusion, warp serum. Healing serum. Alright. Oh no, I didn't want that handgun again, goddamn. But I wonder, probably that encyclopedia... probably it only worked for my held items, rather than now I know what all of those effects are of all potions and serums moving forwards in the game. Why is this guy so beefy? Oh, it's a lucky handgun, that's why it had better stats. Let me see, did I get a jacket? Oh. Oh, that was the jacket. I was standing on it. Push hex. I don't need that. Now I have the jacket, baby. She was a big fan of the games and tried hard to get the role. That deserves respect for an already established Hollywood actress, regardless of how the movies turned out. Oh yeah, I have nothing against her. And I don't really begrudge the director or anybody either. I think that this was just sort of that era where, you know, if you want funding for your, you know, kind of out there movie, then you have to make it a Matrix ripoff. Like, when they did the X-Men movies, everybody had to wear black leather, and that's just kind of what movies became at that point for a bit. Push hex, don't want that. No, man! Hold on. Do I have, like... hurts on contact. Heal yourself. Do that again. Okay. I need this. No. I can't deal with that big guy. Wait, there's something here. In the middle of the map, there's a red dot. And as I move, it moves. It's coming towards me. Oh, it was the push hex again. Damn it. No! No, 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 no. There's that enemy. Okay. Okay. I may need to rescue crystal my way out. There we go. Do I get, I wonder if I can reuse the rescue crystal or if that's like a one and done thing. You returned, looking to trade. Oh yeah, this guy sells stuff. I'll buy stuff from him. Increase inventory space permanently. I only have 10 coins. Let me sell you some of my shit. Like, I don't do anything with these hexes. A bottle, using it. Oh, he can identify my stuff too. That's actually pretty nice. Let me see. He sells another rescue crystal. I should buy that. Oh, he only sold one. Damn. Clumsy jacket. A wear knife. Sticky handgun. Oh my god, this game has like depth. The sentinels are quite scary, aren't they? I wouldn't dare waking them up. I can't wait to continue our conversation if you manage to return again. Cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna store my money here. And yeah, I think that's a clever idea. So then I'll just build up a stack and increase my inventory, like get a lot of passives going. Does this open now? No. Alright, is this the same floor plan now, or does it always scramble? Let's see. I loved those movies as a child, even though they... even my little self found them mostly trash. Yeah, those movies, Jackie Chan, sort of straight-to-DVD movies, like The Tuxedo, shit like that, and, like... Mortal Kombat. Like, I remember my aunt watching, my mother's little sister, who's like 4 years older than me. She would watch a lot of that with her cooler, older friends. Meanwhile, I was watching, like, Full Metal Alchemist, The Conquerors of Shambhala. Which I maintain is a sort of a hidden gem of a movie. I have a lot of time for that. Okay, there's a good sort of rhythm you can get into while, because the enemies, you notice the enemies are locked to movement with you. Alright, that's the next floor. Is it possible to sneak past that enemy? Oh, the Sentinel guys. It probably is. There's probably some tactics. You know, some hidden strategies for only the most ardent MLG players, you know? I also wonder if the shop restocks. And that rather than... Okay, because maybe the idea is that, well, you can't hold more than one rescue crystal at a time. Okay, each move can trigger movement from them. Like that. Hey, got some ammunition. And now I can go to the next floor. This was a decent run. I cleared out this entire floor quite easily. I must say. I also thought they sucked as a kid. Nemesis. It's Nemesis. Oh, yeah, Nemesis. Resident Evil. Stars. Isn't he like Mia Jovovich's boyfriend in that movie or something? Didn't they try to like make him tragic lore? Damn, I got ammunition coming up the wazoo, baby. It's another jacket. No! Stop wasting ammo. Oh, I actually have to use the floor plan. What am I doing? New jacket. Compare. I guess I'll equip it. Do I now know? 7-7. Yeah, no, the old one was better. So I have a bunch of hexes. I guess I could sell those, if nothing else. Okay, damn, I'm getting good. I'm getting good with these damn dogs. This thing, however, continues to hassle me. There. Probably should herb up. Okay, I think the idea is that so long as he doesn't, I don't walk right in front of him. No, okay. See, he was able to trigger there because I'm in like the diagonal line of sight. But it doesn't seem like he's doing anything. Oh, he's starting to tremble. Oh, he returned to stone. I have a rescue crystal, screw it. He returned to stone. I guess I should just leave him alone, shouldn't I? I mean, this is an enemy I have no business really tackling right away, and he's not a threat right now, so... Does this game have cursed equipment? It might. I stepped on a trap, but the trap failed. Okay, see, I was wondering what that blue square on the map was. Apparently it was a trap. Also, I've been looking for some new manga or comics to read. Oh, he's still alive. He turned into a crawler. Workus, brother, you've outdone yourself with this game. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I think I linked this game in the description. I'm pretty sure I did. I hope I did. I hope everybody checks it out. This is it has like a good rhythm to it. But yeah, I'm looking for new comics and manga or something to get into. And if any one of you has some, it would be really like now's a good time. You could recommend me something interesting, maybe. Is it just an encyclopedia? I don't really need that. Maybe it sells for something, but I don't remember. I thought to create a bit of distance there between myself and the dog, but it didn't take. No! Okay, I wonder if I can get these items. I also wonder if I even... Like, why try? Why bother? I don't think there's anything worthwhile there. Haoseki no Kumi. You also have to tell me, like, what the thing is about. You can't just throw out these crazy Japanese name. Oh, this could actually be good. This is decent. Will reveal its effect. Yeah, I don't know that. Weaken an enemy. Okay. I guess I should drop this. Get a new knife. This is 9.8 1.4. Oh, this is way better. But I probably shouldn't drop my other knife. That's what the game wants me to do. I should store my other knife. Oh, I stepped on a trap and it healed me. Interesting. The only commentary is a light chuckle in between ASMR Pate's turns. It is about gem people who live on small islands and who are regularly attacked by people from the moon. That sounds like a normal manga. Sounds like just a regular old manga. Nah, I'm not gonna... No point in me risking this stuff. Black serum. I don't need to know what's up there. And I got an herb. Very cool. Oh, yeah, of course, I left this thing. Next floor! Didn't I start in this room, though? I guess sometimes the starting room is the final room, if I did indeed start in that room. God damn it. Ow! Jesus. Jesus Christ, man! I'm got. Jesus Christ! Why can't I access my inventory, man? There, I killed all the enemies. Not gonna lie, I kinda stressed. You know, it's a little bit stressed out right there. No, this is a worse jacket. No, wait, 9. Hey, oh no, this is a better jacket. Got a better jacket. It is very much not a normal manga. I like a manga that's like got very deep characters and doesn't have a bunch of anime tropes in it. So I'll read like a Jesus Christ! Ah! Shit, son. There's another dog right there. Does he chase? Okay. Strategy, bitch! Weaken him. I can get up another floor. I'm gonna see what's on the other side of that path I didn't take. Yeah, it brings a smile to my face knowing I'm not the only one who gets acutely stressed and frustrated while playing games. I'm also yelling and hollering. Yeah, I take it seriously, man. You know, I'm a pro gamer. Not in that I'm a professional at games, but I'm professional at gaming. No! Don't be putting these status ailments on me. Shit, son. Ooh, I'll take a dull sword. Probably shouldn't have done that. I may need to rescue Crystal my way out of here. I don't have a lot of health, and I don't foresee myself able to take out the enemy. Wait, I might be able to outrun him if he tries to trigger a bunch of attacks that he shouldn't. Yeah, see, his movement speed is his undoing. Wait, actually, can I just pelt him with these? There we go. Okay, now Yes. Chat, this is how we get it. This is how we do it, man. We gotta be smart about things. Have you read or heard of Vagabond? I have. I own the. There's like a big sort of print of it, kind of like deluxe edition, like they did with Berserk and Vinland Saga. I bought the first copy, and it didn't hook me. Now I may need to use a rescue crystal. Yeah. Because the dog was just gonna chase me. I guess I could have just, since he moves at the same speed I do, could have just gone to the 3rd floor. But whatever. I'm gonna store the switchblade and I guess my money. And can I sell some of my other items? This knife sucks, and this inferior oh, I should have stored the well, whatever. Knife +3. Sell that. Red serum. Ooh, that sells for a lot. It's probably really good. I think I sold something else accidentally. Oh, whatever. Okay, now I might be able to buy some more inventory space. 207 coins. Small pouch. Using this will increase your inventory space permanently. That's 300 bucks. Yeah, like I said, okay. I was right to wonder because the rescue crystal does return. Bullet knife. Evasive jacket. Swift jacket, magic jacket, occult jacket. Ooh. Get more experience, chance to release poisonous gas. Ugh. We'll continue to save money for there we go. Yeah, okay. There we go. We'll continue saving up money for that inventory space. That's probably long-term the best investment we can make. Can I see your message? Hold on. If you know about Berserk, you are way more likely to know about Vagabond. That? Oh, no, wait. Goodnight Poon Poon. I think I've seen that at the local nerd store. What is that about? Very slice of life. Really excellent manga. Yeah, okay, Vagabond's by the Slam Dunk guy. Yeah, but he bailed on it. That's the problem. I also don't want to get invested in it if it's like, and by the way, I've given up on writing it. I'm gonna just keep making basketball manga instead. The story is about a boy called Poon Poon and his life. Alright. There's also Jiro Taniguchi's work. All of it is very, very good and slice of life. I'm gonna move the microphone over here because I keep leaning over here to read, so might as well just have the mic here so that I don't like you don't have these wild fluctuations in volume. What the hell just happened? Hello? I think my game, controller cranked up a little. There we go. Phew. Alright, we can go to the next floor immediately if we want, or we could stick around and get some more experience. Escape hacks. Did the game? Yeah, no, it's all fine. It's all fine. I asked because I thought I was shadow blocked. Oh no, does YouTube do shadow blocking? No, I'm just, I just kind of got lost in the zone. I specifically asked you guys for, like, manga and comic book suggestions, and then I just ignored chat for, like, a minute while I kept playing the game. I got a new jacket, and I got a Grimoire of Weakness. To learn the spell Decrapify, I guess. How do I do spells? I feel like the game was not very forthcoming on how I do that. Got a blue herb. This wasn't a very elaborate level. I said shit on my previous message and thought maybe YouTube thought it was too mean. YouTube be crazy. There was one time when a friend of mine was playing RuneScape. I was at his house and we were kind of playing it together. And by which I mean he was playing and I was just watching. No, wait, that was an evacuation map. I thought it was a floor map. Oh, god damn it. Doesn't matter. Oh, that takes me directly to the door. Also, I'm now level 2. Yeah, we were playing RuneScape, and he went to the bathroom, and he was like, hey, could you keep mining for me? Or, like, keep attacking this goblin or whatever? And I was like, yeah, man. And then some guy, other player, came, started talking, and he was, like, asking about my friend. He was, like, because he thought I was him, and I was like, oh, no, my friend went to the toilet. He'll be back in a bit. And that got his account suspended for like 3 days or something, because you can't say toilet. This is 20 years ago now. This was back in 2005, 2006. Throw this hex to curse a non-boss and turn him to stone. Don't want to do that. I guess I'll confuse. Equipment level up, and I got a jacket. And I got a purple serum. Hey, do you guys know there's a TV show? Everybody knows how much I love True Detective Season 1. This is not news to anybody here. But did you know did you know there is a another show called Sharp Objects, starring Amy Adams, and it's in a very similar sort of Southern Gothic style, and it's also really good. It's about this investigative journalist comes back to her hometown to investigate a series of murders, 2 murders in fact, and has a rough go at it. It stars Amy Adams, like I said. It stars Sydney Sweeney is weirdly in a couple of episodes. And I think who was Tom Cruise's boss? Kittredge in Mission Impossible. He's in it. The best actor probably, the best performance probably is the mom. But yeah, it's a really fun show. I highly recommend. Neutralize the effect of poison. That's good to have. Hurts on contact. I guess I'm dropping the jacket to pick up the vampiric hex. But yeah, so like just my recommendation to you: Sharp Objects. Good show. Oh, goddammit, I didn't want to pick up the acid serum again. I'm trying to pick up these jackets. Okay, they both suck. Maybe I was even in this room earlier, I don't remember. I don't think so, though. But yeah, Sharp Objects, highly recommend. Me and the Woman have been watching a bunch of TV shows, trying to like scratch the True Detective season 1 itch, and we found that it was really good. We also found another show called The Undoing with Hugh Grant and Nicole Kidman. Decent show. I would imagine the book it's based on is superior. Wait, handgun. There's a new handgun. $10. Drop that. And this is a weekend. Oh, a weekend hacks actually is pretty good. Level up. But yeah, like it's always it's so annoying to be in this endless position of, well, we found something good to watch and now it's done and now we need to find something else. How many coins? 18. I imagine probably everything I have sells for more than 18. Ooh, but I might let me just use something I have then. Let me throw acid in some guy's face. Yeah, him. Then I can pick up the money, because money stacks, and if I find more money, it'll be probably more valuable to have that one giant stack of money than to have any item. Do I like Yuri? You mean porn? I haven't read any. I was actually thinking, I was in the nerd store earlier, and I saw Lost Girls by Alan Moore, and that's kind of Yuri, I guess. This turns an enemy into stone. Let me see what the white serum is. I think, yeah, I don't know what the effect of that is just yet. What? I stepped on a trap and was teleported to the corner of the same room. Outrageous. Does Yuri mean anything other than porn? I think Yuri is like, it's like girls instead of boys. I think it's like yaoi, except it's like cute girls and not cute boys. Yuri is also the name of the best... Oh wait, this jacket is actually pretty good, I think. Yeah, it's a superior jacket. Let me get rid of my escape hexes in order to get the white serum. I want to know what that thing does, and I want to keep my weaker jacket to depot that in case I die. Alright. Best not activate this enemy. I think the non-porn Yuri is called Shonen Ai or Shoujo Ai. Yuri isn't just that, was just asking so I don't make unnecessary recommendations. Like I don't have any preferences for genre. Like I'll read, like if it's well written, I'll read it. Same with video games. Like if it's well made, I'll play it. It doesn't I don't stick to one thing. Shit. I'm not bleeding anymore. Very cool. What if I just use the white serum on myself? Also, is there a yellow filter active on everybody's screen, or is that just on my... I think it's just on my monitor, actually. Ooh, I didn't notice how white my swing had gotten. But I did notice this cache of money. I guess we go to the next floor then. Maybe we'll find something dirty and quick to loot, and then we can just teleport out of here and depot back home. Okay, we're gonna have to leave, because I don't know if I have the capacity to fight this animal. All I see is the game. Bloom. Oh, bloom into you. What is bloom into you about? Oh, no, I was learning to write romance. I read a shitload of Yuri and Yaoi. They don't lack trash, just like the Isekai bros. I think you can find a lot of trash in every genre you go into. And take my money. Man, I was so clever to Okay, weaken. I want to keep that. I guess I'll sell this. It doesn't sell for a lot. This handgun has the same stats as my lucky handgun. I guess depot that? There we go. Now let's see. I have... Ooh, if I sell... I'm not dealing with poisons on a regular enough basis to care about that. And now I can buy that extra pocket. Small pouch. Nice. Anything from Fujimoto. It's about a schoolgirl who isn't interested in love and her senpai who is interested in her. I have no cold and I must burn. Kaguyabachi, by the way, it's genuinely peak for what a meme it was. Has anybody here read... Okay, now I'm gonna be like a real normie after you guys are giving me these deep cut recommendations. Has anybody read Mobile Suit Gundam? And is it good or is it just really influential? Because I'll play a weird video game nobody's heard of from the NES. I don't have, like... To me, games don't date, but manga does, because that's not my genre, so I don't have that deep appreciation for something because, like, I can't teleport my mind back and enjoy a thing on its own merit. Like, I could never read Astro Boy, I have to read Pluto instead. You know what I mean? I'm very much a normie when it comes to that stuff, but if it is good, I would like to read something like that. But like also if it's like, oh yeah, it is good, but it's been like ripped off 500 different times, and the rip-offs at this point are so much deeper and more profound. Like everything that this thing innovated has now just sort of wrapped its way into the conventions of mecha storytelling. So you watch it and you're not going to be impressed at all because it's just sort of become antiquated. Oh wow, I found a rescue crystal. I didn't buy one. It's very lucky. Oh, I need to use the small pouch. A melee upgrade kit. Nice! Drop this damn jacket again, man. I don't want that. The elixir of strength will increase your strength for this run, and strength increases. I'll take that then. There's something teleporting on the map. It's right there. Right there at the other end of that wall. Which one? There's some good and some trash in it. Oh, I just mean like it in general. But if it comes in like different genres and stuff, maybe it's a bit too complicated to get into. I just saw like there was a big sort of I don't think any item got identified there, but it's fine. There's like a big sort of collected Mobile Suit Gundam Volume 1, 2, and 3 at the nerd store. So I was kind of wondering if that's something I should check out, or if it's one of those things where like you've played Armored Core 6, you've seen a better version of what they were doing back there. Never watched Gundam. Anything Gundam that's made by the OG creator Tomino is great. Okay. So yeah, I think that this probably would have been made by him. A strange presence blocks your path. Don't be doing that. Oh, that was probably the teleporty thing. Maybe that would be a really interesting function for an enemy where you don't fight it. It's just an invisible wall that sometimes blocks your progress randomly. Oh, god damn it. Nope. I got another vampiric hex. There's so many traps in this room. Like 2. Blink dog. But yeah, so like, because I'm a normie, I like Naoki Urasawa. That's kind of where my jam is. I like a story where a guy is like conflicted about the reality of his existence and stuff like that. This was Encyclopedia. Nothing to identify. Oh, it tells me that. In that case, I'm gonna drop it, and I don't need that. So it probably did identify something for me earlier. My big sword probably would have hit that sentinel thing if I'd have attacked. Oh no! It sees me. No. Shit, I guess we gotta go upstairs then. Can't be activating all of the sentinel enemies, can I? Please tell me you've read 21st Century Boys. Psh, of course I have. Thief Hex. Thief Hex sounds a bit interesting. Probably should be using some of my ammo. Shit. Damn it, my health is full, my inventory is full again. Weaken Hex is good, Confuse is decent, Push, I never use those. Yeah, Thief Hex. Throw this to curse the target and steal their items, that's nice. I specifically like how it curses them and steals it. It's not you just curse your enemy, it's not just steal them. No, you have to do both. Revolver. Let's see. We can petrify, confuse, switchblade. I guess I'll drop the switchblade. 13, 12, 1.6. 13. Wait a minute though. It doesn't have, I guess, oh, I have an unidentified effect on it. My handgun is technically better. I guess I'll keep it until I have an encyclopedia. Why don't I use my thief hacks on the dog? Now I have a vegan hacks. Very nice. And some ammo. Very nice. If you want to check out Gundam, Hayao Miyazaki's Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind might be something you would like. I've seen that one. Like, I'm not a complete normie. I just like all of the like big obvious stuff I've probably had some dealings with. Like Strange Presence blocks your path. Like the Ghibli stuff, I've seen all of that. Urasawa, I've seen like I read Yu-Gi-Oh! I've read Urasawa, I don't see it, I've read it. Read Pluto by Urasawa too, so don't you worry about that. Here I can go, zombie. Blue herb, not really dealing with poisons though, so I don't think a blue herb is worth lugging around. This was the switchblade, that's right. The mystic. Now, is there anything in here? Nah. Best to leave the Sentinel alone then. Billy Bat. So I started on Billy Bat. I'm not really far in, but so he went to Japan, a murderer, and now he's like looking at some tattoo guy who has the bat symbol, and I'm like, I don't know about this one. Like, people swear by it. It's like really well made apparently. I don't know. It kind of feels to me, because I began reading Asadora, and I didn't fall in love with that too. Shit. Okay. Jesus Christ! I weakened him so many times! Okay, Jesus! I just, by the skin of my teeth, I lived through that. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat, I almost died. I freaking almost died. Let's depot some of this stuff. Oh, hey, I'm gonna have you identify the effect on my revolver. Chance to snare target on head. I'm gonna store that. Store my money too. Weird that I didn't do that. Stare my oh wait, now I guess I'll sell this revolver since I have a good one stored anyways. Let's see what he has to sell. Maybe he got another small pouch? He did, but it costs even more money this time around. Stupid knife levels up slower. Why would I want that? Oh, this is a good jacket actually. Increases chance to evade attacks, increases item drop rate. That's a really good jacket. Ooh, that's a really good gun too. But I don't have a lot of money. Do I like body horror? Because Houseki no Kuni has that too. Beautiful body horror. I'll dabble with body horror. Body horror can be fun. If you want to check out... Oh yeah, I already read that one. Hell's Paradise also has beautiful body horror themes. Also the MC is very likable. Oh, the manga. I haven't read the manga. I did read... He released a manga or like a... It's like a visual novel or something, I guess. Just like... oil paintings or something. Water painting, I guess. Shura's Journey. He released that, which I thought was pretty good. Very, because my favorite Ghibli movie is Princess Mononoke. I'll take that over Spirited Away any day. The manga is a different beast. Oh, really? Is it kind of like Akira, where it's the same story and then they created an ending for the movie, but in the manga they had to they kept going? Because the Akira manga, for those of you who haven't read it, that kind of goes crazy. Another black serum. Billy Bat by Rozoa. Yeah, I noted that earlier. It hasn't hooked me yet. But people swear by it, so maybe I will stick with it. I want to see that panel where Hitler and Albert Einstein are talking together. And there's like a scene of like, thank you for turning yourself into a monster for all of us. But I don't think that's the original, that's not the original text. There's some other text there in the original, I've heard. I want to know, like, what the hell is the context for that? I suspect that the Menacong presence would be a boss message. Menacing, would be a boss message. Miyazaki wrote the Nausicaa manga for 28 years. The manga goes way farther than the original. Jesus. Getting the sniffles now. 28 years on a single project. Could you imagine? Got an encyclopedia. Now I can maybe figure out what these serums I have do. Poison and acid, I guess. Escape hex. Change hex. Some ammo. Do I have anything I could easily throw? Nah. So, like, where does the manga go? Because the movie ends with, like, an airship crashing from memory. It's been a bit since I saw it. Ooh, I got a rescue crystal. I keep not buying those, but I always need them, so... Poison's the user. Screw that. It's a good thing I keep looting the rescue crystals. Don't want to anger the sentinel in there. Shit. And now we go down here. Just a knife. Don't need that. Time to go to floor 3. We're routinely getting to floor 3 this time around. We've got a good rhythm going. The thing Einstein says is taken word for word from the Attack on Titan manga ending. Didn't Attack on Titan end with Eren or Armin or someone being like, I don't want to be a cock. I want to be with her, and I don't want to be in the cock chair. Or is that another meme? Because apparently that manga just goes insane. Ah, I was tricked. Teleported to the end here. Not a bad gig for me though, as I was already headed to the door. Alright, hold on. I gotta kill the weaker one first. Then I gotta push hex him. Oh, he confused me. What? The idiot stood on a trap! Hilarious. I don't need 6 coins, whatever. What is this knife? Terrible stats. Drop that. Get me my money back. Vampiric hex. Those are always good. I need that. I'll take that over the push hex. I wonder if you are guaranteed to find an escape crystal if you explore thoroughly. Might be. I love these sound effects too. Back in the day, every studio just had a weird guy who made noises into the microphone every now and then. Don't need that. Green serum. Wait, what is this? No. Shit. There's a lot of enemies here. There's a lot of enemies here. Bottle containing... I guess I'll throw this at you. Oh, it was a warp serum. I teleported him away. Very nice. But he's just behind me now. Did you drop anything? No. Level 4! Do I have any... This guy did a lot of damage. Those confusing guys I need to be on the lookout for, because they do really... Oh! Elixir of Strength again. I'll take that. And some ammo. And... yeah, now there's like 2 red dots teleporting around the map. What is the switchblade? Terrible stats. Swap that out. For the treasure box! It was a trap. God damn it. Don't you be trembling there, Sentinel boy. It's mostly a meme, but Eren is basically saying that he doesn't want to genocide the world, but just live with Mikasa, but what can he do? So he wishes she remembers him for 10 years after he dies. Doesn't that story also have, like, time travel at the end? That's the purple serum. And a yellow serum. Jesus. These serums, man! I don't need the... Okay, what does this do? No! Okay. Start with this. Okay, now he's gonna do like 500 damage to me. Oh, the Confuse Hex is really good against him. Shit. I kind of have to take out the mobs. Ah! No, this is not good, Chad. Turn him into stone. Weaken him. Use some herbs. Herbs. No! More herbs. Can I body this? Yes! Finally. I got a protector. It's better than my jacket. Always reveals the exit. That was the effect of my magic jacket. Okay. This is some other effect. I got a rifle. A dull sword again. Purple serum. Some money. Change hex. And a protector. Okay, so... Yellow serum, screw off. Damn, these rifles. I guess... Yeah, the rifles replace the handguns, meaning... Probably I should just get rid of that and loot another rifle to depot. The Petrify Hex was really good. Let me get rid of the Confuse to pick up this sword. It's got terrible stats. Get this back. Lucky handgun +2. That's the one I just dropped. All right. I think. Okay. I think this was good. I think this was really good, Chad. Ooh, we got him. We got the guy. She looks like Jill from Resident Evil. This is Jill from Resident Evil. This is what she was doing while Barry was Resident Eviling about. Let me see what this does. I was wondering if maybe the rifle would affect enemies behind too. Change hex. Don't really want any of this loot. I got a small key. Let me just stay way clear of that thing. The magic jacket I kind of want to sell. The Petrify Hex is really good. 2 protectors and 2 rifles because I want to store those. I guess I'll drop the Petrify Hex. I don't want that. Wait. Maybe now is the time to just kill it. He didn't drop anything though. It's kind of annoying. You can't time travel in Attack on Titan Wars, but you can send information from the future to the past if you both have Attack Titan powers and Founding Titan powers. Alright. How am I doing? Am I enjoying the game? I'm really enjoying the game. Workus never disappoints. Shit, this enemy though. This enemy do be kinda crazy. Did you see that? Did you see how I strategically confused him to walk away from me, but there was an enemy behind him, so he couldn't. This was a really powerful play by me. This isn't gonna work again, but... That was actually also pretty decent at clearing out ammo and giving me some space. I don't need so many rifles. I guess I'll drop this one. This one has better stats, so. Vampiric Axe, decent. I still have 15 ammo though. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Huh? About this anime manga talk, I think Mahoraga from Jujutsu Kaisen would be an excellent enemy in a game. The Mahoraga. That sounds like something from Berserk, too. Am I wrong? Wait, there's one room I have to clear out here. I also loved Life Game, I think it was called, and like Kite's Ultimate Survivor. It's in the same genre of like Yu-Gi-Oh, where people have to play games and be smart about playing these games in order to win. Tokyo Ghoul recommendation. The manga is 1,000 times better than the anime. Trash. New area. Barry! It's so good to see you again. These beasts got me good. The others didn't make it. Here, I found this key. Take it. I'm sorry. Forgive me. He killed himself. Mansion key received. Now I can go into the place! And I can store this stuff. Mecha cool. Wait, let me actually store my money too. Should have stored that with everything else, but whatever. Oh, okay. Guess I'll go to the next floor. Whatever. Oh, wait, maybe my inventory was full when he tried giving me the key, and I should have just interacted with him again to get it. I don't know. Hey, this is a Kingsfield enemy! These are the little grass men. The man-eaters, I think they're called. Boah! Herb box. Maybe trapped. I'll risk it. Damn. This place probably really good for herbs because all the enemies are grass. But yeah, like Tokyo Ghoul. When I was doing like a bunch of psychological horror manga. No, damn, now I need that blue thing. Blue herb. How long does this last? Shit. Okay, chat, no! Not like this! I want Elfland! Oh my god, oh my god. If I use the rescue crystal, does that count as a move and will they attack? I guess it won't matter. Wait. if I walk forwards, they won't be able to attack me. The flesh traps attack doubled. If I walk forwards again, I'm going to be locked in. I may as well... I don't have the... It takes 3 moves, though. I shouldn't have squandered a walk. No. God damn it. God damn it, chat. I'm not bleeding anymore, though. All my stuff. My stuff! It's fine. It's totally fine. Like I said, my strategic depoting of things has served me well. I still have a key in the corner there. Yeah, you saved my ass. Get lost, man. Screw off. Rifle... Protector... And switchblade. No, I want to equip. Don't be deleting my stuff. Do you sell anything good for me? Not really. Let's see if I can use the key to open up that side door now. If I can, then it's quite possible that this door takes me directly to the grass area. Ah, see, I can. The courtyard? Aha! Chat. Alright then. The enemies here are a lot tougher than I anticipated, so... Okay, now I need to go back. Or I guess I could continue to the next run because I didn't buy a rescue crystal again. I keep not buying those. Oh God. His attack just doubled. Not poisoned anymore, great. I'm dead. All of my valuable stuff. God damn it. I'm also level 2 again! I lost all my levels. This is such shit. This is such damn shit, man. God damn it. God damn it, damn it, damn it. Now I have nothing. Pack it up, gang. Now hold on. Hold it, hold it, hold it. It's not over yet. Remember. I still have my cope. Gonna have to rebuild an armory of a kind. I felt that was a pretty decent run, though. Even though I did lose everything. Also, you'll be happy to know my migraine glasses finally came. And not those ugly blue light deflecting ones. These are much more professional. Transparent glass, even. Bow, bow. Got a yellow serum. Do I not know what any of these serums do again either? Do I lose all of that knowledge? That's kind of weird. That's weird, man. RNG givers, RNG's takers away. Yeah, it's kind of, hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. You know, you play Binding of Isaac and you have your shit kicked in. You can't be complaining about that. I think my max inventory increase stayed, didn't it? Okay, next floor or continue to loot. We will continue to loot. Got some ammo, it's decent. Do migraine glasses cause migraines? No, they prevent migraines. I'm playing games like a 28-year-old again. Instead of being like a crazy old person, which I've become, I can finally play games again without my eyes just boiling in my sockets. Feels nice. That's what he calls his old man glasses. Those are my old man glasses. I wonder how you will like Dead Cells. That game is like the polar opposite of this game. Is that also a roguelike of some variety, or? Equipment leveled up, that's decent. Items identified. Better than my base knife. I didn't want the push. Whatever. But it's so marginally better. It didn't even, like, wasn't probably worth the time I spent equipping it even. Also, I should probably kill the ravens first when I'm fighting these guys, because the ravens attack every turn. The zombies, they only attack once every 2 turns, I think. Inventory full. Not too full for an herb. That game takes 5 hours to get to the true ending, but to 100% you need at least 1,000 hours. I will never get the 100% though. I won't lie, sometimes I see a cool game with a nice pixel art and RPG mechanics and then find out it's a roguelike and get disappointed. My game, Snails Have Skeletons, not a roguelike. I also don't have... See, I was actually thinking... I was looking at my game and its mechanics, and I thought, you know what? I could have a built-in randomizer mod for the game. And I could still do it, just have like enemies drop stuff, which they don't currently do. But then I was like, you know, there's not enough variety here, and there's not enough build paths for that to be an enjoyable way to play. But I could have done it, you know. And if I had, I might have also had like a roguelike mode where, you know, scramble the progression layout of the game and just nuzlocke it or whatever. Permadeath, I should say, not nuzlocke. The old man glasses help my sight, but my old gamer brain, it's beyond saving at this point. It's like crack, so if you get hooked, you will play for 1,000 hours. I don't know, but I think I'm too old to ever play a game that much again. I think that I think like there was a study I read about because of my affiliation with various drug and rehabilitation organizations. I've had to read a bunch of this stuff. And you guys wouldn't believe how much crazy drug use there is in this country. But oh hey, a jacket, I need that. Oh, I'll use this. But something they don't talk a lot about in like AA and stuff like that, and like those are great programs. Something they don't talk about there is how addiction periods have life cycles that are very predictable. So somebody who's an alcoholic, like I think it's something like 80% of alcoholics have a 12-year duration or like a 15 years duration, and at the 15-year point, like 80% of all alcoholics will drop it right there. Heroin, I think, is also like 10 to 12 years, and then like you have opioids and things like that. And it's like they're very, very predictable, which I think is so interesting because it's like the implication being that at a certain point you just sort of grow out of the addiction. Like an addiction doesn't last more than like if you're still doing it after you go by that sort of date, you're just never gonna quit. But the ramifications of that I find to be quite interesting, and in the context of this conversation, no hex. I just feel like the days of being able to play a game for 1,000 hours, like that's a young man's game. I have no more health. Wait, a ret crawling zombie. We haven't had those. Ooh, I got a better protector. Whoa, that's really good. That's way better than the armor I had even in the last run. Chat, we are so back. We are so unimaginably back. This is the run. Leveled up. See, now my health is even back. No, he's blocking the health. Throw this hex to curse the target and damage it by 1/4 of their current health. That sucks. Vampiric hex, I will take that. And also take this. Okay. Seems to be a lot of enemies behind this guy. Okay. Haha. I think I've played Broke for about a decade at this point, though I had a couple of long breaks. Broke, by the way, is on the docket. I will probably play that. Good thing I'm eternally sober. Yeah, everybody, stay sober. Don't be thinking you can find happiness from substances. Just watch your favorite streamer and stay sober, gang. My crack addiction lasted 7 decades, so I don't know, man. Let me see, do I have like a confusion or something? Haha! Now that was a clever application. He's returned to stone. This thing could be a problem. Shit. Shit! No, there's another one. Oh wait, that's just a regular dog. Jesus. Revolver. See, I'm slowly rebuilding my character here. Alright, there's the upside. The upstairs. I'm mentally preparing in case it's not your cup of tea. If it's good, I'll probably, like, even if it's not my kind of game, I'll probably find something to like about it. I try not to be close-minded to anything like, anything that has at least craft to it. Shit. Shit, I didn't mean to push up. I accidentally clicked that on the controller. Just... Nope. Getting out of that. No capacity to fight this thing. I think it's more so the gameplay cycle is fast, and even a successful run won't last more than an hour, so you can play it from time to time and on and off without getting bored. It's not the same as playing a game for 12 hours straight to get to that 1,000 hour marks. I'm in my Fent era now. Alright, so now... Wait, actually, let's see if I still have the pouch. Yeah, see, my pouch upgrades last, so... Because it says permanently. Can you identify my protector? Increases melee damage. That's pretty good. Both of these increase melee damage. I'm going for like a melee build now. I probably should put all of this in one stack. And sell some of the superfluous crap I don't need. Now I just need a dull sword or something. Something good. Something good. What will be next day's game, though? I don't know. Tomorrow I expect to finish the Demon Souls level design video and maybe begin some editing for the Dark Souls 3 video. And might take a day off just to sort of celebrate. Might also stream again. Ooh, another key. Critical hit. So, oh, knife. No. Crap. It's interesting also that these weapons level up with you, so even if you don't find ostensibly better weapons, if you just keep at it with the thing that you have, it'll at least, like, it won't completely be power crept from my ability. I mean, it will be, more or less, but, like, there's it follows you a little bit further than maybe it otherwise would. Got ammo. Got a weaken hacks. Those are really good. And I got an herb. Those are really good. Also, Demon Souls level design video will feature a return of a beloved segment from the Silent Hill 2 commentary, which is called Flu Voice, where I recorded the last half hour or so of the video with a terrible flu. So my voice drops an octave. Shit, I need that. Have you heard about Cry of Fear? Remember watching a video praising it some time ago? It's free on Steam. I'm pretty sure I've even played that, because there was a time when, like, there was a time when this was a Let's Play channel, and I played through basically all of the Source mods, the Source Engine games. Had a bunch of, like, do you remember, like, Garry's Mod? Do you remember, like, Garry's Mod, The Flood, where you had to, like, build a boat and fight other guys who had built a boat? Trouble in Terrorist Town. I did all of that stuff. I was so enamored with just community-created... oh shit, I wasted that. Community-created game modes. I was really all aboard with. So I even played the old Camilla source mod, where you just travel through the El Camilla Hospital. Hold on. There. There's another one called, I think it's called like G-String or something. It's called the same name as some women's underwear. Oh, that's the evacuation map. And that one is actually really good, from memory. Even though, its name, I don't know, like, probably it has some meaning in the game, but I just thought it was a strange name back in the day. That's why you sounded different. I thought it was just your young voice. Well, there's that too. I mean, I definitely used to speak English a lot more nasally. And then my woman told me that, hey, did you know that you speak really... Because he was listening to me recording a video. It must have been around, like, the Crate video or something. And she was pointing out, like, you go really nasally when you speak English. You're not this nasally when you speak Icelandic. And I'm like, what? And then I learned, like, yep, that's apparently just something that I do. It's like, go up here when you're talking English. And, it's because it's so funny because apparently it's because to speak English and to sort of quash the Icelandic accent as much as I do, and I do, I would be incomprehensible if I didn't do that. I have to like clench some muscles in my tongue and in the back of my throat in order to sort of suppress the Icelandic accent, and in doing that, I used to, it made it so that speaking was a bit of a pain, and so by clenching another muscle and going a bit nasally with the way I speak, it came out easier. But my voice was just completely different. And now I listen back on like the Bloodborne commentary.
And I'll just sound like this. This is how I talk in that video. This guy over here is Lawrence. He's the vicar of the Healing Church.
The Grimoire of Ferocity. Damn, dude. But I can't drop the brown serum, man. Oh, wow, that was really good. God damn it. Oh, hey, that actually hit that guy. That's pretty decent. I keep looking for... Okay, here is spells. Are these just free, or... There's no mana cost associated with it. Alright. The Silent Hill 2 flu voice, one of my favorite segments from the Silent Hill 2 commentary for sure. I believe it was around the Maria cutscene. Yeah, Maria. I have a confession to make, chat. I wrote that in the script. That didn't come to me during recording, even though I made it sound that way. It came to me in the script, and I just pretended to have had that epiphany in the recording. But you know, I still had the epiphany. I just had it. I don't need a blue herb just yet. I'm not going into the garden right away. I still had the Memoria epiphany. It just wasn't in the live recording. So, did I fake it? Did I fake it? You're talking about Black Mesa? No, I also played the Black Mesa mod. Revolver, hold on. This could be... This is a good revolver that I have. Stop giving me all these crappy ass push hexes, man. This revolver seems decent. Might be good to depot. Or sell. Or drop for something better if I find something better. Like that map. Not your whammon. Prison maze. Yeah, the prison section, yeah. I lied to you guys. Yeah, I did lie to you. I do that all the time. There will be moments where I'm playing, it's like maybe in the Mega Man video, or it'll be in like... I used to do a bunch of, like in the Retro Analysis series, just blanket all of these older games that I would cover. There were times where I was like, you know, back in the day when we played these games, and meanwhile this game is like older than me. And I would just pretend that I was one of these people, and I did that to build like a rapport with you, to psychologically trick you into continuing to watch. Is this revolver any good? I guess swap this out, because these revolvers have decent passives. God damn it. Okay. No, wait. Now. Ta-da! Oh, this is better. New knife, bitch. You said it was in the script, in the commentary? I did? No, I don't think I said, yeah, that's staying in the script. I think I said, yeah, that's staying in. I went full Todd Howard. You mean you're not already like 70? No, I was 22, I think, when I made the Silent Hill 2 commentary. I warped up one block. We found the exit. Now we need to just check out this area. Maybe. Hey! Nice trap. Shit. He played us like a damn fiddle. Okay, to play someone like a fiddle, that predates that cutscene in Ground Zeroes, right? I like, it has to, right? I swapped out a shitty hex for another shitty hex. Because now, whenever I think about like playing somebody like a fiddle, it's just that cutscene. I guess Kojima is just such a good writer. Hey, also, those Death Stranding games, they don't have as good writings as his Metal Gear Solid games. And his characters are way weaker now than they used to be in the Metal Gear Solid games. What gives? Like, there's no equivalent to they played us like a damn fiddle in Death Stranding 2, Into the Stranding or whatever, on the Strand. What gives? Is my goat washed? Let's see, what do I have? Let's throw this shit in there. Ooh, a switchblade. It's better. Not by much, but a bit. Yeah, just turn this guy into a zombie. Let's do that to this guy too. A quarter hex. Ugh. Because Kojima is not as good a writer without his producers putting him on a leash. See, I agree with that, but you would still think that his instincts would have given him at least something, right? We have to rescue Crystal now, by the way. We are not capable of this. I got some explosives, though. Dumbass, get out of here. Yeah, playing someone like a fiddle is a regular English idiom. Yeah. Still the best Silent Hill 2 video? Thank you. I have thought about going back into the Silent Hill well. So when the remake came out, the Silent Hill 2 remake, I was like, you know what? I'm seeing a lot of really bad James Sunderland takes. And I'm seeing a lot of these idiots who've just recently arrived into the community give me their shitty takes on James Sunderland. And I gotta do something about this. Wait, actually... This knife is better. But it doesn't have an effect. Actually, hold on. Before we store anything, let's identify all of our stuff and see what it does. Increased item drop rate. Pushes you back. Chance to knock back target on hit. That is a pretty decent effect, but it's a chance, and it's not as good as having just the melee buff that I have. Let's see. Explosives. Using or throwing this will create a detonation, dealing explosive damage to all nearby enemies. Enemies killed in this won't grant any XP. That sucks. Kojima is the Toriyama of video games, a genius that needs to be whipped. I think that's I think that is a lot of that. A lot of people, though, in any creative endeavor, because when you're young and hungry, Kojima used to be young and hungry. When you're young and hungry, the motivation and the direction come very naturally. But when you've spent the last 30 years being called a genius, it's very hard to sort of insulate yourself from your worst impulses, because. Shit, brother, you're not gonna question your own abilities now, are you? Everybody says you're a genius. And like, even if it has to do with like he doesn't have a producer looking over him and like making sure everything's working, I don't find any of his best impulses are coming through in those Death Stranding games. In the writing, like the games play really well. But I again didn't buy a rescue crystal, god damn it. But and you would expect at least one of those to show up at some point. Ow. Are you talking about the excited to play my favorite game for the first time people? Kojima, Romero, and Itagaki are proof that games are more than a product of one person. Yeah, but I think that this is definitely true. I mean, Kojima. I don't think Kojima even programs. I think he has some knowledge of assembly. So just gluing together sequences and such that he wants to see happen. But I don't know if Kojima even programmed back in like the MSX days, or if he just had a bunch of nerds working underneath him who he got to do that stuff for him. God damn it! I keep pressing the wrong buttons. No, I don't want that. That's a terrible jacket. But at the same time, you definitely cannot diminish the significant importance that the sort of singular director has on all of the games that these men worked on. Metal Gear Solid without Kojima is just a different series altogether. Ta-da, learned a spell, got a knife, and it sucks ass. Got a rescue crystal! Evacuation map, don't want that. If you're talking about bad Silent Hill 2 takes, Mert Kai Kai is holding the crown because I haven't heard a more dog-water takes on Silent Hill 2 than her. And the worst thing is she gets views. Views don't ultimately matter. Like, there are people with 10 million views whose opinion nobody gives a shit about. It's all about, like, in the end, it's only the committed whose opinions are counted, because so much of, like, popularity and reactionary just, I have a shitty opinion about this game. That stuff just gets forgotten. Dropping some of these unknown serums. Actually, let me just use these serums. I healed him by 500 points! No! I could have used that on myself. I liked her Neo video. Hey, don't you guys hate when you have like a guy or a gal who made a video and you were like, damn, that's so good, that opinion's so strong, I want to follow you into further creative endeavors. Like, you really opened my eyes to an aspect of this game that I wasn't aware of. And then you watch another one of their videos and it's like, oh, you're just a moron who got lucky. You're a moron who got lucky with one of your takes. Aside from myself, of course, like, you've all had that disappointing moment of me being a complete idiot who got lucky with a Silent Hill 2 commentary back in the day. But like, you've all had that, right? Haven't heard about Mert Kai Kai. Please elaborate on what kind of dog water takes we're talking about here. I believe I have an idea, though. Yeah, please do. But just one thing before we do. Let us not make this like a hate thing in chat about. Like, we can disagree with the opinion, but let's try to just separate it from the person then. Unless the person is a complete moron, then we put it on the person. God damn it. Nothing to identify. Sweet. No, there's still stuff to explore here. My bad takes are restricted to Half-Life only. I have developed a bit of a grudging respect again for Half-Life. Half-Life 2 more see, because I always kind of liked Half-Life 1, but Half-Life 2, I've in recent months I've been like, you know what, that game ain't nearly as bad as I've been as much as I've been shitting on it. It's really well made. There's a lot of craft put into it and interesting experimentations. So my maybe it's because I'm getting older and it's harder to be a hater when you're at my age, but it is what it is. I feel sometimes like that about her too, because I have been subscribed since her 10,000 subscribers. But she makes great videos, I won't lie. Okay, that's good. She holds the take that James is a demon from the start, and everything for his defense is just cope. Yeah, so that's the shitty opinion that a bunch of these newcomers have been bringing into the discourse, and that's the video I was thinking about doing. The Silent Hill 2 video I wanted to do was just hey, in defense of James Sunderland. What is this? This is another encyclopedia. Because I think that a lot of people don't have media literacy. They just sort of they either just agree, they cannot separate agreeing with the protagonist on everything from just having a really compelling and complicated character. So they're like, well, he killed a woman and therefore he's a bad guy, and it's like, no, like, actually, James and Mary, like, this is a much more, like, the fact that you're 20 years old, that is sort of the problem with your analysis here, because you've never been in a relationship, like, you've probably never been cheated on by somebody, and you've never, like, found it in yourself to actually forgive them, like, you don't have the depth of person to actually give a serious analysis of what these characters do and what these characters are going through. Let's swap this out again. Vampiric is better than Push. I'll take that. And I mean, I always go back to Guy Seehee did an interview. I think it was on the Fungo stream actually, where he was talking about how like he gave it, like, the way he explained it, it was oh my god, how did he put it again? I think I put it in the commentary, but the idea is, like, you know, her suffering, it also hurt him. Like, when she was sick, when you have that condition, like people with cancer, people with, like, terminal illnesses, you want to be sympathetic, but not everybody faces death with a lot of grace. A lot of people just get really bitter and angry at everybody, and they lash out at everyone, and it is a very, very, very painful situation to be in, where you are both responsible for taking care of somebody because you love them, and they genuinely love you, but also because you are in that situation. Hold on, let's confuse this guy so I can just shoot him to death. Because you're in that situation, you also bear the brunt of all of their anger. And, like, that is something that's a bit more complicated than just, oh, he's a bad guy because he killed his wife. Like, yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of bad people out there. I don't know. I don't think... And that's also, like, the sort of central premise of that game is that... and that series is that, you know, psychological horror is about shaking the human heart. The third game is about abortion, and it doesn't have a stance. That's something else that I think is really bad when people try to bring their sort of brain rot Twitter analyses to these more complex games, is that Silent Hill 3 is not telling you that, oh, the pro-choice position is the correct one, or the pro-life one is the correct one. It's just like, hey, here is the situation, and now we're going to explore it, and we're going to explore the pain of this. We're going to explore, like, what it means to be a bad parent. We're going to explore what it means to be a bad sister or a good sister. And, like, you know, it's not a coincidence that Claudia has a bad relationship with her abusive father, and Heather has a great relationship with her loving father. But also, Harry took the only good thing that Claudia had in her life, Alessa, he took her away from him. And it's like, well, you know, that is kind of complicated. And also, you know, yes, it's a demon fetus, and yes, you kind of need to clear that out. But also, Harry Mason's diary that you can find in that game, it's in the church. It talks about, like, you know, when I was gifted this demon baby by Alessa, I was so scared and I wanted to get rid of it. But now I couldn't think of having my life any other way because I love you so much. And it's like, oh, that's the other side, because he could have like aborted. He could have not taken the kid, but he did, and he raised her, and then he felt to love her. And it's a bit more complex than just, oh, I agree with one version of events, so that's the correct take. And euthanasia, which is the sort of uncomfortable, painful idea of the second game, that also is not. It's not something that Wait, let me use a weaken hex. Euthanasia in the second game, it's not like, if you were engaging with it from the perspective of, well, James did something wrong, James did something right, like you are just engaging with such a bad, it's such a bad way of approaching analysis, because you're not supposed to be taking sides. You're supposed to be looking at the complex nature of this topic matter and the ways in which it pains people in the game. What was that brown serum? Oh, it was a warp serum. Get the rescue crystal right back. Not leaving that forever. And if I did a video like in defense of James Sunderland, it would be that basic point, but I would try to elaborate it a bit more cleanly. No! No! He's blocking the exit, gang. Let me see. Oh, wisdom increases XP. I should have used that. I don't have a good loadout to fight this guy. Oh wow, thanks for teleporting me like right back. Is there anything here? Nah, I just gotta get lost. Damn it. It's trying to moralize something multi-moral. Yeah, it's trying to like take a very easy, like, it's trying to make this very complicated thing into something much simpler, because they happen to agree with one side, and in doing that you just deliberately do not engage with the depth of material the game has to offer. So yeah, like, great, of course, Silent Hill 2, like, James Sunderland, obviously he's the bad guy. I can tell because I ignored all of the ways in which he is shown to be the good guy. You must fight. No. I'll flee. No push hex. Yeah, I think the push hex actually does work on the bosses. Let's see, what can I sell? I have a lot of herbs. I don't want to sell those though. Don't want to sell this. Don't want to sell. Don't want to sell. I'll sell the. Yeah, whatever. I'll sell this. They come in clutch, but I rarely use them. No idea what to do with the keys. I'll just sell those. Weaken hacks. I'll probably loot some more of those. Alright then, let's buy more inventory space. Nice! Ammunition, some herbs. Yeah, let's depot the coins again. Vampiric hacks, elixir of wisdom. Let's use that at the start of the next run. I'm still not ready for the courtyard because I don't have a good sword. Actually, let's hey, chat. Let's not be idiots now. There we go. Rescue crystal is on. immoral protagonists of this kind are such a cliche in books. Strange how people fumble with these kinds of stories in games. Yeah, I think games don't really... Most games don't intend for people to seriously engage with the narrative. Most games have very sort of simplistic good and bad stories, and also, like, most people don't actually, like, engage with media in any sort of depth, so... And also, like, a lot of people like content that is just sort of conformity pushing. So, I want to know whether I agree with this character, not I want to have a real sort of deep understanding of this character. But, yeah. I think, like, it is just sort of artistic growing pains. And the trick probably is just, yeah, push back on these sorts of simplistic readings. Don't be a dick about it, but be like, hey, dude with a bad opinion on this, here's a much deeper way of understanding this, and you need to consider that. Confuse Hex. I'll take that over this random blue serum. Game players don't read books. Wouldn't the ranged options be better because of all the poison stuff? It would, but my strong protector increases melee damage, and my revolver increases melee damage. And my melee weapon right now increases item drop rates, which isn't the best, but I have an interesting layout for melee focus, and I want to see whether I can take that. It's also possible to consider same evidence and arrive at different conclusions. We are talking about art after all. Yeah, I'm not saying like their opinion is wrong. I'm saying their analysis is just really incomplete because they're shutting off so much of the work in order to reach that point. It's the same sort of like Batman could solve all of the problems with social programs. It's like, well, okay, but everybody in Gotham is super corrupt. So wouldn't those social programs just go like be super corrupt too? Wouldn't that money just get stolen and spent on nonsense? And like maybe there are some problems that actually social programs can't fix, but and like there are some problems you can fix by dressing up like a bat and beating people up, but you can't fix by just throwing money at social programs and bureaucracies. And that's not to say that that is not a valid question, but to say that Batman therefore is a flawed character because you've just sort of decided from the offset that he's a bad character because here's a way of solving all the problems, when maybe that solution is much less complete than his is. A small pouch? I can find these in the world? Holy crap. Shit! Also, I need to use this. Encyclopedia. I guess I'll take that in order to know about all that stuff I have. Increases melee. Yeah, this both of my guns now increase melee, but one has better stats, so I'll keep that one. Nice! Got a good trap! Maybe the reason I play so little games now is probably because I'm an avid book reader now. Yeah, I mean, like, people grow, and, like, there's more to life than just games. Not much, but a bit. A candy box? Let me see what that's about. Special candy. Oh, that was the healing serum, probably. Nice. What would be fun or interesting about superheroes if the problems could be solved by real-life political solutions? Yeah, like, and that's also like the premise of all of those works is that, hey, you know, there's a lot of corruption in our society, and it's also the premise of a lot of westerns, like The Magnificent Seven or Shane. You always have this sort of calcified society that is incapable of resolving the conflicts that emerge within its borders. And so there's always like somebody has to come out and they have to use the mechanisms. They have to use like methods that societies can't tolerate in order to fix the society. And then inevitably they're like the Magnificent Seven, like Shane, they always have to ride away because once you've saved them, they're not gonna love you anymore. Push hex. Stop with this. How many? Do I have a push hex? No. No, okay, thank God. I'm so herbed up, bro. Probably don't need more than 10 herbs. Damn it, I thought I'd killed this guy already. A clone hex? I don't think I've had that before. Damn it. Decent premise to collect some herbs. Well, use some herbs that I may collect more instead of just having them despawn. For the past few years, I've been reading more poetry than ever before in my life. Ooh. Oh, ambush! Damn it. Rich boy! The Chinese poetry can be straight spittin'. Do you read it in Chinese or do you read it translated? Wax on, wax off. Mainly Finnish and English poetry, but also stuff from Theogony by Hesiod. Stop offering me these push hexes, I don't want them. No. The boss is right there. I have 4 weaken hexes. I have a lot of herbs. I don't have a good melee. I do have a lot of ammo. I think I can take him, Chad. Easy. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of enemies, man. There's even more enemies! God damn it, there's so many enemies! I see. Swap. I dropped the switchblade and I picked it right back up. Oh, the special candy was this. Dull sword. I'll equip that. Switchblade. Where's that switchblade? Okay, swap. There. Swap. And it has some unidentified effect. Alright then, hey, this was pretty good! You don't like Finnish or English poetry, Acer? I don't like poetry in general. I like a video game where you shoot zombies. But like I said, with the possibility of disliking broke, I don't have a box that can contain any item. Rarely trapped. Did it just have another switchblade? Acid serum. Oh. Even if I don't like something, like that doesn't mean I think it's bad. Like some things just aren't for everybody. And also, like, poetry hasn't come to me in my life where I'm at, you know? Sometimes that's what needs to happen too. Sometimes you're like... Sometimes something finds you at the right time. Blech. Blech. Revolver? Also, interesting to know that the boss is really easily dealt with by just confusing him and locking him in this. This is actually something that Marcus, I don't know if this is deliberate or if this is something you thought about, but maybe these hallways should be two tile wide, not one. Because as is, you can always sort of Spartans at Marathon the enemy by just confusing him, and then he can't do anything, and he also can't move far enough away from you. But then maybe that's kind of the point of the combat system, you know? Maybe that's, maybe being clever with the tonics and toxins and serums and such, maybe that shouldn't be penalized. Level up. Let me see, what do I have? I have a bunch of healing serums, actually. Weaken Hex, Confuse Hex. I guess I'll swap it out. Better to have ammo than a single Weakening Hex, or a Confusion Hex, I mean. There we go. True, like, people will find me in a very Chinese point in my life. Feeling Chinese this fine evening. Using the widths of the tunnels is a classic strategy in these kinds of games. Oh, I thought I had just invented that. You're telling me this is something everybody does? Lame. Healing serum. I guess I'll store those. Just disposing of all the crap that I don't use. Alright, we're back at the courtyard, and I think this is a pretty decent build. So long as I don't get poisoned by everything. Okay. I'm also not sure if my melee is all that great, even with all of the buffs that even with all the buffs I think I should have. Using the width of the tunnel is a classic. You used it well since you used it to trap the boss, but in roguelike it's common to fight in tunnels to funnel enemies to fight you one at a time. Yeah, that's that was the idea with my strategy. And I suppose enemies can also, Jesus Christ. Enemies can also ambush you from the back, so it's not as if, it's not as if you're the only one who can take advantage of this strategy. Sorry, Angie. The fair maiden is not getting any humanity from me. See how, did you like that, Chad? How I connected this, connected this game to Dark Souls. You're not poisoned anymore. Awesome. Confuse Hex. There's a trap here. It failed. Right then, I've cleared everything out. God damn, this area eats my health. Still have a bit. Hey, in Broke, some of the enemy types refuse to follow you into tunnels if they're in groups. Oh, that's pretty clever. Ow. I recently watched a good movie too. It's called To Die For. Stars Nicole Kidman and Joaquin Phoenix, and it's about this woman. It's kind of like American Psycho, but starring a woman. She's like obsessed with her non-existent media career, and when her husband suggests that, hey, maybe, you know, we move on with our lives here, huh? She decides, like, maybe I kill you. And tries to get these boys to do it for her. It's a really good movie. I had a lot of fun with it. It's, shit. Oh, it was on the other screen. Special candy, what do you provide? A level up! Okay, I am officially out of health aside from the vampiric hexes. So pretty soon, oh my god, oh my god. Pretty soon, I might find myself needing to warp out of here. Play Thief the Dark Project. I have played Thief the Dark Project. I have like a solid, I think, 30 minutes of notes for a video that has yet to materialize, but will one day. Dodged. God damn it. Ah! Jesus Christ, man! Oh, my health! Stop poisoning me! Still playing Fear and Hunger, or did you drop it? I've dropped it so far, but I might go back to it. During the indie streams, I'd like to play more variety, so I don't want to stick to one game for too long. Alright. What the hell are you? This is also a Kingsfield enemy from Kingsfield 3. The, Senor Don Tree, I believe his name is. Ah. Ah. I should probably just have been throwing shit at this guy instead of whiffing attacks. Trapster, okay. Healing serum. This guy just does like attacks on me with some damage. Stop enraging all of my enemies, dog. Ah. No, I'm being... Wait, what is this? Elixir of Vitality... I'll take that. Let's see... Maybe the trick really is to just not engage with these fungus guys at all. Oh my god! He did so much damage! I have to dodge. I have no ability to keep this run going. I'm completely out of everything. No blue herbs being dropped either, which was interesting. Huh. Why don't I move out of the way when they do that AoE attack? I keep thinking I'm going to body it. Just take all of my hexes. Take all of my hexes, man. I need the money. The further away you shoot. Man. Ooh. It's so much better than my muscular revolver, though. I'll keep the muscular revolver in here. +3. And I'll take out, like, a bunch of shit. And now I can sell all of that and maybe buy some more of the stuff. Alright. Now what can I buy? What can I get? What can I get? What can I get? Coin box. A box containing some coins usually trapped. That sounds like a terrible deal. A small pouch is gonna set me... Jesus, 1,500 coins. Dexterity. Increases range damage. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but... I don't know. First, let's get a rescue crystal. And, let's see. Let's take the elixir of dexterity too. I also think all of these elixirs I've been taking so far, probably they stack. Like, when they say run, probably they mean until I die and not just until I've, yeah. Not just until I leave a given go-through of these gauntlets. I also read Dante's Divine Comedy. Did you like it? Did you like it, or do you think Paradise Lost may be better? See, we need to use some stratego here in order to deal with these enemies. We can't just be wildly running around the place. Check this out. Done! This area probably is a lot easier than I'd been making it for myself. You just need to think for a moment. A lot of problems in life solved by just thinking ahead a little. Oh. Oh, I got a rifle. Oh, yeah, oh, of course, because that's the gun I had. What am I saying, Chad? I'm beginning to lose a grip on my loadout that I selected for myself. I've yet to read Paradise Lost. It's good. Wait, why do I only have like 350 health? Didn't I have 500 something earlier? Was that maybe the result of some status effect that I have now lost because I quit the run? Oh, blue herb. I also wonder if... oh hey, I leveled up. If these enemies can be poisoned by the poison goobers. So if I can somehow lure these guys to the exploding gas zone when I when those Exac guys are about to burst. I got the evacuation map now. No! I thought... Oh, I was too quick. Shit. Well, we've done good to clear out this much of the courtyard at least. And we're not too far behind on resources either, so... I'm bleeding now, damn it. Next floor! Paradiso is the best part of the Divine Comedy, and Inferno is the worst because Dante is molding so much in that. It's funny too. Yeah, he's like, unfortunately, you're actually burning in hell, and me and my friends, we're all up here in heaven, and basically you're a complete lunatic. Oh, this cobbler who I knew in Florence, his great sin was greed, and so he's burning here in hell. Try to charge me too much for a set of shoes. I find it's interesting they're having another crack at the Divine Comedy as video games. Yeah, dodge. I think he actually put a guy that was his friend in hell. If you read so he's mostly known for the Divine Comedy, but he also wrote the what's it called? De Monarchia, where he's like giving his theory of political philosophy. And if you kind of read past the stated word, because he's talking about like, well, God exists on these differently elevated orbs and spheres of existence, and the way, and he's like tracking down legitimacy of God's will and such. But if you just read past it, it's like this guy's just giving us unwashed propaganda about why his guys should have political power and his enemies should not. It's really funny. Shit. Okay, I'm not poisoned anymore, thank God. Okay, so, God damn it. I think I can one-hit this thing. Okay, thank God. Is that a tendril that's gonna kill me? I think it is. That guy's still coming behind me. I know. No! No! I thought he was still confused! No! No, Chad! We came so far. Oh, Chad, can you believe it? How embarrassing. Damn. Yeah, I should have peaced out. I should have left. I should have abandoned the run. But I have to save and exit at this point. It's getting late. And I still need to bring in the cat. So hey, House of Necrosis, good game. And like always, wishlist my game on Steam if you want. And also check out the House of Necrosis. Workus did good work with this one. Had a lot of fun. If you have indie games you'd like to see streamed, go to the Discord channel, post them. We have a big backlog. I don't need to explain this. You guys all know. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Where does the cat stay? Oh no. He's not staying. He's just out of the house right now. I need to go out and collect him for the night. So yeah, that's It's not. I need to go get the cat from like a nursery or something. I would just keep the cat like locked in the oven if I had to go out and couldn't keep him anywhere. That way he wouldn't get in danger. And I'd have like 2 bowls of water, and one of the bowls would have poisoned water. But which bowl would he drink from? That would be... And then I would have a Schrodinger's cat. Because you don't know if he's dead. It would be a science, not a crime. Chat, it wouldn't even be a crime. Is it a big furry cat? No, he looks like Batman. You can see him on the Discord. I post him sometimes in cat and turtle chat. If he meows. I keep forgetting about the Discord. It's not my fault. You have to understand. Nah, it's totally fine. I totally get it. Discord is not... Like, it's interesting with Discord is that... so, like, curated communities just in general, I guess. And people's ability to curate their communities. And some people are really good at it. But I also think there's something about, like... Because I'm not a good Discord user. I'm very inactive in any Discord group I'm in. So I think that Discord, like all these sort of community groupings, they select for people who are really engaged in these community organizations. And I guess they also, like the successful channels select for people, and also success there probably shouldn't be dependent on size, because you want your core group. You don't necessarily want 50,000 people in a single server, because that would just be insane. And you couldn't have any sort of relationship with anybody in a server like that. But like, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Discord is. Anyways, like too many channels. No, I love to have a lot of channels. Your Discord is low-key dead as hell? Yeah, kinda, but I'm not super active on it. Like, it has periods of great activity, and then it has periods of, like, very little activity. It's kinda just depends on how much I am active there, I guess, and how much content I'm making. It used to be a lot more active when I was doing when I was doing, like, monthly videos. Because I would always have something to talk about, but for the past year, you know, I've just been like, hey guys, I've been programming this, and I can't share anything about it because it's not ready yet. And it's like, you know, you can't sustain a Discord like that. But you know, it is what it is. Probably because most of the people there are in their 30s. Yeah, I guess that's also true. But then I think I would feel really weird to have a Discord of almost exclusively like 20-year-olds. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't. I was active in a bunch of community hubs in my 20s. Anyways, chat. I need to go and get the cat. See you all. Bye-bye.